making a video to ask Freelee why she is a bitch. Freelee goes on and on and on and on to claim that she is not a bully and that everything she does is for sake of people becoming better people, that she's a little bit harsh so that she can get her point across. I'm directly questioning her character and I am curious to her response about that, okay?
So a couple of days ago, we uploaded a video on this whole Tana Mongeau and Freelee ordeal, and if you want to see that video, click here. But basically, Tana challenged Freelee to make 30 positive videos in 30 days because she thinks she is way too harsh, along with calling her a lot of names, a lot of bashing, and a lot of allegations involved.
Now normally, Hank and I, we don't like to get involved with these vegan on vegan disputes unless there's a clear point or side that we want to address, and we sat on the fence on this one.
And since making our first video, there has been a ton of research and a ton of mess, and there is words being said everywhere.
Freelee has made a couple great response videos, and some great testimony has come out from some of the fruit bats and what is actually happening with this industry.
And finally, we're starting to see through this big mess.
And that's the thing that's getting lost in this whole bullshit thing.
Oh, Freelee, you're a bully.
Like, for fuck's sake, would you step back for 1 second and realize that it's not about you?
It's your only argument?
It's the only argument I need, Sean!
It's about the young, vulnerable, impressionable, naive kids that are listening to your fucking irresponsible message and taking that shit to heart. Like me, when I was 13 years old, trying to eat your stupid 1,600 calorie a day diet and digging my own fucking grave with it. Millions of girls and women and boys and men who are hurt by your message are the priority. The billions of animals that are tortured and murdered every year so that you can eat them and promote eating them are the priority. And the environmental catastrophe that eating animals is going to produce is so much more important than anything you could ever do. Freelee saved my life. And I know she's done that for a lot of other people. I'm fucking honored to be able to create videos in line with her message. And I am honored to have the role model in my life of a strong woman who fucking gets it.
Since making our first video, we realized how big this situation really is. We honestly thought that this whole Tana Freelee thing was just some big plan to get more people interested in veganism, but really there's been so many words thrown, so much dislikes and so much hate. This has become a real mess here.
I thought it was just gonna blow over personally. Tana was gonna make a video about a response to Freelee, she was gonna make a response back, and that was gonna be it. Everyone was gonna be talking about the vegan lifestyle. Everything was wonderful.
Now, after looking at all the information, all the facts, we can really see that this is not about Tana trying to get people to go vegan, but her really trying to take Freelee down. And this is really just absurd and completely disgusting.
Freelee has been on YouTube since 2007. That's almost 10 years of activism.
Being on YouTube since 2007 proves that she is in this for the right reason. Year after year, she shows her results and she is honest about her blood work and transparent about everything. She has never sold out, never sold bad products, as well as half the channels on YouTube are here and will say that they were inspired by Freelee. She has inspired us to go vegan, inspired us to start a YouTube channel, and funny enough, Tana will admit she's even inspired her to go vegan.
This is real irony here. This is the same method that Tana is speaking against that got her to go vegan and so many others.
Even said in our last video that it would be cool to see Freelee take Tana's challenge and make 30 positive videos in 30 days.
I mean, who doesn't love watching Freelee run around biking, shooting vlogs, Figsy's running around everywhere, they're going to meetups, veg fest.
It's just lovely.
Figsy, all the fruit bats missed you.
It was dog wash.
Looking back at that now, Jay, I gotta say that was really selfish of us to say, because at the end of the day, this is not about our entertainment and not about our enjoyment.
For Freelee, this is all about saving lives, the animals, and the planet, and that is always her bottom line.
Like we said before, Freelee's been around since 2007 and she has tried all different kinds of methods of delivery. And there's a website called Social Blade where you can actually look at people's stats and see how well that they are doing. And we can clearly see back in 07 and 2010 and so forth, when Freelee was making positive videos, everything that Tana was saying, and we love those videos, she was doing really well. But what did we see at the end of the graph when she started critiquing other people's diet and being harsh? Boom!
Blast off.
Skyrocket subscribers, views, vegan movement, vegan activism.
Freelee is reaching thousands of people these days and is saving more lives now than ever.
And over years, we can see that Freelee knows what she is doing.
Hank, aren't you getting tired of this vegan on vegan, people attacking each other? Let's upload more videos about attacking people's approach and style. How about we take all that energy and put it towards people that are actually killing the animals and actually contributing towards giving people cancer in these low-calorie diets?
And honestly, if you think you have a better approach, the worst way to go about it is just to rip people down and make videos about that. Where I come from, actions speak louder than words, and demonstration is always the correct approach.
True champions pick people up, not bring them down.
I'll tell you what, guys, I was deep in the forest the other day talking to all my animal friends, and they told me directly they want to see us all work together, and they don't care why someone gets saved. For health, for the animals, or for the planet, they don't care. They just want to be saved. And everybody thinks Freelee is so harsh.
Hold up, harsh? Alright, you guys want to say Freelee's delivery is harsh? You want to know what's really harsh? Take a look at what these people are doing to the animals in the planet. How about these people at home suffering from these lifestyles, these low calories, and they actually think that there's no diet that's ever gonna work for them, and they're gonna have these problems their whole life. Harsh? People slaughtering animals every day by the thousand?
I'll tell you what,
Freelee saying a couple words and that's harsh?
I'll tell you what. Sticks and stones, Jay. Words don't hurt, but low-calorie diets do. That's the fact.
Freelee is saving lives every day, and people want to try and rip Freelee down because her delivery.
And she's brave for standing up to and going against all these people that are going back at her, and then other vegans want to rip her down. I mean, give her a medal, get behind her.
Freelee is a savior. She deserves a Nobel Peace Prize for what she's trying to do to rally this planet together.
You got a better harsh? Let's see it. Tana has really turned this whole thing into a popularity contest. She even went as far as to start directly lying to everybody about it.
She says that Freelee and her boyfriend go around to young girls and call them fat and disgusting with no proof, no receipts to back it up. Tana also said that one of Freelee's titles was "Plus models are disgusting," again with no evidence to back it up.
Freelee may call people out with harsh videos with harsh titles, but none of it is a lie, all of it is true.
Lying, Tana was pretending to read off of her phone one of Freelee's titles while talking to her fans, pretending that she was reading off. What kind of level of lying is that? That's spooky if you ask me. Someone that is gonna directly lie to your face like that.
She said that she was curious to hear back what Freelee's response was and said that she wouldn't even respond. Freelee wrote back a clear message on her video and she took it down. Like, what is going on here?
The truth will always surface, and Freelee looks in better form than ever with her truth, facts, research, and always pressing her vegan agenda.
What we would really love to see is Tana Mongeau make 30 vegan videos in 30 days and see what happens then. But I bet you what? I bet you she won't. Why? Because less views. And while she wants to bash Freelee and do this and do that and upload a story time and do this, Freelee is going to be uploading vegan videos every single day, like she has, like she will, with a clean message, no lies.
Getting more traction, reaching more people than ever with her new style and approach.
So this is not about bashing one another. We need to be supportive and work together, and just know that two wrongs do not make a right, and an eye for an eye leaves the world blind.
We need to unite here. There are actual lives at stake here, animals' lives and people's lives. We need to get together and get this message out there together and stop bickering on how people are getting this message out there. Just do it your way. Do it safe. Don't go harming people.
Get your ego out of the way and let's just focus on the main point, and that's the health of us, the health of the animals, and the health of the planet. So please guys, support this video, give it a thumbs up, support Freelee, support people, supporting vegan, because all we know, Jay,
It's supporting Freelee for life
and fruits and vegetables for the win.
And that's the thing that's getting lost in this whole bullshit thing.
Oh, Freelee, you're a bully.
Like, for fuck's sake, would you step back for 1 second and realize that it's not about you?
Your only argument?
It's the only argument I need, Sean!